Well, here's our new camera. I don't know, Canon something or other, but seems to be able to shoot high definition video. Give it a shot here. I like the kind of slightly depressed start stop button, but I'm showing you this this here. The gap is pretty good. I've got a little low spot here, a little right in there, or some right in the middle, but all in all, this thing is pretty good. I'll give this a little try here. This is supposed to have super zoom on it. We've got a little right in here. And I don't know if it's focusing while it's zooming or not. That's all the way back out. I think, yeah, I'm still in a picture. We'll take a little close up of this door here. You can see that what I got going on here. I don't know whether I'll be bothering to try to use this much. Here's my close-up of this patch I did. Anyway, it's quite a bit more flexible than that video camera I got. Only thing I don't particularly like about it is let me get this turned on. The battery is can't plug it in. And the battery is kind of like the little Canon batteries that I have in some of my little silver cameras, but I got a charger with it, and I bought another charger and two batteries. Looks like it's got a little flash that pops up here. Don't look too bad. Don't know what most of these buttons are. There's on. I've got a button over here with a square on it. Looks like that's showing me what I'm taking. Anyway, it's supposed to be a super zoom camera. I could really care about that very much. I don't see how it's got any kind of a lens cover. Of course, I'll get rid of this goofy strap right away. Canon Power Shot, that's what it is. But anyway, I had lost this blue camera here. I'll see if I can get you a little shot of it. And I don't even know what kind this is, but it's a pretty good one. It's got a 40 gigabyte hard drive in it. Yeah, it works good. You know, it's flips the screen around, and got a decent little tripod here. I set up my milling machine and drill press. The drill press is no good, but I finally got it working good. Have to put a stack of junk under it to keep it from bending. Anyway, we'll get back to business here. We'll try a little frame and frame with this video and see how that goes. Still have to remember to turn this one off. Here's a little battery charger I got for this. I got the battery charger and 2 batteries for, I don't know, 20-30 bucks. K-Star battery. Got some sandpaper boards around here somewhere. Let me find something flat. Here's a little brass brush. It's got a pretty decent square handle. Probably I can't really get in there. Try to reach it with a board sander. Looks like you can. Get that knocked down good. It's getting in here to reach it. zip cut. Well, the corners up. They're not very strong. Fill them up with Bondo. I think I'll do that right now. I think I'll just cut this this old rusted tin out of here. And just fill that whole corner up with Bondo. Probably gonna be the quickest. I'll do that later. We'll see what our gas looks like now. Oh yeah, I got it. Looks good. I could tell it's a little. Well, here's the results of cleaning that up. This is a different camera. A little wavy. But little sandpaper on the edge of that. That looks real good right there. So I guess that's pretty much that's done. Got to fill this a little more right here. I've got a little bit right in the middle, a low spot. I had some rust issues and Bondo not sticking over here. Probably not even showing you that. Yeah, so right in here there was a lot of rust came out of here. Really wasn't sticking. I've got some Bondo here around the hinge that I couldn't get to. Right here in this corner I couldn't get to. My little rotary burr will get this. there's a mountain there, and it's only a couple miles away. Smoke's getting pretty bad out here. Feel sorry for the people that are getting burned up. Alright, I cleaned up all this rust in here and sprayed it with rust converter and washed it out good, blew it out with air, let it dry. Lost my Bondo glove. And I've got some little places in here I've got to clean this. I got to fill this little body line here. All the back of this. I don't know how well you can see this on the camera. Might be a good place to insert a little camera close up. I know what I did with my little camera. Hang on a second. Alright, let's see how this works. You can see here that this is not as thick as it looks like, but it's still almost a ½ inch thick. It's probably a good 3/8 of an inch right here where this was caved in. I don't know what, something fell on it or whatever. And you can see over on that side it's only like 1/8 of an inch, and maybe 1/8 here in the middle. So I'm going to try to fill that also, have a solid piece of Bondo across there, and across there, and we'll press on. So I've got my Bondo ready here. I'm going to mix it up. I don't have a lot of hardener in it. It's kind of hot right now. I don't know what it is in here. Probably 90 degrees. Might have made this too, not enough hardener in it. Mix what I have real good. So first thing I'm going to do is go over this tail piece here. See if I can clean it up. I should have got a smaller spatula. Yeah, this one's just too big. And I'm getting it all over the trunk. Just have to sand that off. I've got a big hole right in the middle here. And I don't know. I have to get a smaller spatula. This stuff's already mixed up and getting hard. I'm going to get it all over everything. I'm just going to take a few seconds here and pull out a new one. Hopefully my Bondo didn't kick off while we're fooling around. No, it's still soft. Yeah, I'm getting it all over the cut it in half. It's not really working that well up in there, so I'm going to go ahead and clean up the inside of my, where it goes into the drip rail. Still got quite a bit of Bondo to put on, so I'll fool around with that little place up there on top. And all my Bondo's going to get hard. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Here's the inside of that drip rail. Let's see if I can get this one while I'm at it. This one's actually in pretty good shape. I did paint this, so yeah, Bondo's getting hard. Gotta hurry up here. Well, I can still spread it. Doing pretty good. I'm gonna try to fill this up best I can. Still spreading. Not very good. Yep. Just about to end up. In my good spatula. This is the last little one I got, so. Alright, I took a razor knife and cut one of my little Bondo spreaders up to where it'll go in that hole up there. Sanded it down a little so I don't have any real rough spots. It's a little harder to mix with a tiny spreader. That's pretty good. I don't see any blue streaks. So I can get in here. Oh yeah. Fill this area up good. That's looking nice. I just couldn't get it in there good with that big fat one. Clean up a little in this corner. I've got a hole up here in the top. It goes through, so I'm just patching that up. That looks pretty good. Get this Bondo all over my hands. Couldn't find my glove. Getting quite a bit up here right at the top where it's joining the. I don't want to get too much in here. Probably going to have to be sanded by hand, but I do want to cover it, get it up good on the top. I should have welded that hole. I didn't. It's starting to harden up. Might be able to get a little into the corner there before it kicks off. That's pretty good. The rest of it, really don't have any big places to fill. Look around here. Found some up here on the hood. And I'm just going to leave the Bondo on this one instead of trying to break it off and let it get hard and it'll snap off. So anyway, that's the inside Bondoed up. This I'll sand before it gets real hard because I have to sand it with a small piece of paper. Board sander is really too big to get in there. I can get it here on the side a little. And we'll just let that fire up a bit and I'll sand it off. Well, here's part of what I'm dealing with. Usually you can see that mountain real clear. But there's a lot of smoke from fires around here, and man, you can see the smoke's really bad. You can smell it. It smells like burning stuff. I'm just kind of walking out here in the yard, but you know that a little blue truck down there is maybe 200 yards and you can already see the smoke, but it's pretty bad. Over here it's not so much, but it's hard for me to breathe to start with, so this smoke is slowing me down. Mr. Dog doing his job, her job. I kind of ended this inside with a hard block of 40 grit. It's not perfect. It's kind of difficult to sand. Good enough. Just the inside of a drip rail. And my goal wasn't to clean up the inside, it was to get this outside. So we're hitting again for somewhere here. And I've got some Bondo tracks here that came from the inside. Probably just sand them off. Pretty good. Board sander will make pretty quick work of that. get around to it. This side is looking pretty good now. I'm just using the edge of my block to clean both sides up, round it a little. That looks pretty good. Same technique in here. Flatten the edges a bit. This one, I'm going to have to fill it, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. But looks pretty good at this point. Like I'm ready for a thin final coat along this crack. Some more sanding. This could probably come up a little bit more, but it's not bad. This is good here. It's all pretty good. It's actually all pretty straight. The edge is good here. Still locking and closing good. So mix up some fine stuff. Just finish up the many little details I got in here. Turned out my little block with sandpaper on it worked real good for cleaning up these corners. Anyway, smoke's getting worse. I'm going to go inside the house and breathe some cool air for a minute. Well, I took my little sanding block, went around all the corners and cleaned them up. I've mixed some body filler up here with body honey in it, so it's real thin. Got myself a new medium spatula, so this ought to put it on real smooth. Hopefully this will be the last coat. I didn't put a lot of hardener in here because I've got quite a few spots that I want to try to get to before it hardens. Mostly I've got some low right here along the crack. You can see I've got dark Bondo there where it just wasn't sanded. I'm just putting a thin coat on there. I'm kind of staying away from my edge. Got a low spot right here. Filling that up good. I've got some lows in this body line. I'm just kind of piling it on here. Don't want to spend a lot of time trying to get it smooth. And I'll put a little on this edge here. Same thing, it's going to get sanded off. Right in the middle I've got some. Try to fill this low spot without getting any Bondo into the crack. are very minimal. Clean this up around this hinge good. That looks good. A couple little spots in here. Not really worried about the trunk surface so much as I am these hinge places. I've got a pretty big low spot right here. Trying to get as much Bondo on it as I can without getting into the hinge itself, I mean the gap itself. I can feel it starting to stiffen up on me. Got a couple of low spots in here. Got a couple right in here. These are real tiny ones. And this edge has got a few in it. Bondo's starting to get hard, but it's still spreading good. Just takes more pressure. What's left of it, I'm just going to try to find low spots, fill them. It's not really spreading anymore. But I think I got most of it. Big spots that take this half hard Bondo. Not really. So there's my, hopefully, final final coat of Bondo on this thing. Got my big old grease rag here. This is the new scraper, so try to take care of it. Yeah, this Bondo's just too hard. Well, I'll try to get a close-up here with the little camera. Maybe you can see what I did. There we go. So I filled a little right in here. You can see where it was getting hard and starting to lump. But it's filled real good. This crack is, or gap is pretty straight all the way along. Any little stuff that needs to be done to that, I can pick up later. I kind of worked a little more Bondo into here. I need some more work right here in this area. Yeah, this stuff is already almost dry. So hopefully that'll be the final bit of this Bondo. I might have a few spot places. I've got a few down in here. Maybe we'll do a picture-in-picture of this I'll have to figure out quite a bit on the editing. This one copies in movie files. Not even in the picture. This one copies in movie files, and the other one's capturing an AVI. So it's starting to look real good, real straight across the whole thing. I'll hit this once more with a 40 grit, and that should be good enough. Into this one, and we'll shut you off here. So anyway, guys, I'm trying to bring you a little better content. Hopefully this thing is going to help a little. I've got a little funky tripod on it. I could probably set it up to do close-ups of welding and stuff. It's got a big lens and no cover, so I don't really want to pop a lot of weld into that, but it was a pretty good little camera. I think I got $100 in it. Hopefully this will make the videos better. So I noticed that in the last month I got almost 1 a day subscribers, and used to be I'd get 4 or 5 a month or something. So apparently these videos are a little more effective than the ones that I was making. I have to apologize because I was just shooting them to just to get them shot and put them up there. I wasn't really worried about the quality, but I watch these guys like Rod Bob. They got all these interesting things. Whalen Wire. They've got all these ways they do their channel, and very entertaining, very fun to watch. I try to pick up a little bit from that. I don't know how much I'm going to get out of it, but anyway, like and subscribe, guys, and we'll see you later.